Okay, next iteration of the Wise Foods review. This one is cheesy lasagna, endorsed by Marie Osmond. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's unpacked. Cheesy lasagna, that's a stretch, but it does look like some kind of decent cheesy marinara sauce type stuff with noodles. So let's try this out and add the water to it. Okay, 4 cups boiling water, and this is one of the things they note in this is you don't boil this in the water. Okay, that's it. We just add that. I'll grab a spoon, I'll stir that a little bit, cover it, and let it sit for 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, a little bonus item here. Basically what I have here is sour cream, olive oil, a little bit of beef sausage. I prefer to use pork sausage on something like this. I might throw a little extra spices in there, and that's basically the little bonus fix up on this stuff, because I have high hopes for this not being salted cardboard like some of the other Wise Food stuff, but hey, let's play it safe and have every meal an occasion, right? And so what I do is I microwave this for maybe a minute and a half, and then we're going to do a taste test before and after adding the little fix-up package. But basically, even though this is long-term storage food, we're basically talking about less than a cup of more fresh stuff, olive oil, sour cream, and some sausage to turn it from survival food to something that's kind of worth eating. Okay, the rest of this I'm going to be adding something to, but I wanted to pull some out of the pot to show you that this is more like lasagna themed soupy type stuff. Now this is after. Okay, I'll show you what's going on in the pot. Now this is about partway through the reconstituting process, but you'll see little bits and pieces of a meat-like substance here. I believe that's actually a meat substitute they made from beans. I don't think there's any beef in this, but it's nice, and it is a you know, a good little try. And so they actually put a protein material in this. You can see it doesn't thicken up all that much. You know, I would expect it to thicken up a little more, but this is more like a Boyardee type thing than true lasagna by any stretch of the imagination. But the spices they use with it are lasagna spices, minus anything involving oil that would threaten its shelf life. So you'll also see that semi-transparent thickening agent there, that's the cornstarch. Okay, now cornstarch is not oil. That's why it's going to be a little bit synthetic tasting on that when you get something kind of thick like that, and your taste buds are saying, oh, there's oil coming, and there's none, because that's cornstarch, not oil. If we add oil to something that involves a cornstarch, then that does kind of work. And that's why I did the cup with the sour cream and olive oil. So if you have oils, edible oils, available to juice this stuff up, that's the way to roll. The other thing is you could use certain types of meat fat, especially pork fat, on something like this to make that a little more actually cheesy, because what they're doing is they're using a cornstarch and dried cheese type of a thing in there. Now I can look at the ingredients. I don't know, they're talking about potato flour. That's one of the other things that can give that effect, and a couple other things, maltodextrin. One of those things is just another name for cornstarch. So if it's not cornstarch, it's something a heck of a lot like it. So anyway, that's the stuff. We're going to show you what it's like. Alright, so it is okay, palatable as is, but with the sour cream and olive oil, a little bit of meat added, it's better. Is it wonderful? No, but it's better. Out of this package, what I ended up with enough was this small bowl for breakfast, and this larger deli container basically filled for lunch. And I don't know, not a bad thing. The main advantage of this is that long-term storage with no refrigeration for most of what you're going to be making, And if you do have cooler refrigeration, you're basically just chilling the sour cream in the meat. That's it. And so this is one of those meal setups that could work with the survival garden, little bit of meat from hunting or small scale farming, or simply occasional but less frequent trips to the grocery store to get some refrigerated items, which you would keep in a small to medium sized cooler for as long as the ice holds out, and most of the meal is prepared with non-refrigerated items.